Why do we feel motivated at night but not in the morning? It's midnight. Suddenly, you feel unstoppable. You want to fix your life, start new habits, and become the best version of yourself. But then, morning comes. You told yourself today would be different. But now, the energy from last night is gone. You feel tired, unmotivated, and stuck in the same loop. It's as if the you from the night before and the you in the morning are two different people. So, why does this happen? At night, your brain enters a different state. The distractions of the day fade away, and your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for planning and decision-making, becomes more active. Meanwhile, your brain releases dopamine, the motivation chemical. Without immediate pressure or obligations, your brain starts connecting ideas, making you feel more creative and inspired. But here's where sleep changes everything. As you rest, dopamine levels naturally reset, and your body prepares for the next day. About an hour before you wake up, your brain starts releasing cortisol, the stress hormone that shifts your focus from long-term goals to immediate survival. If you're well-rested, this transition is smooth, and your brain can re-engage with your goals. But if you don't sleep enough, cortisol takes over, willpower drops, and last night's motivation feels like a distant memory. Cortisol isn't bad. It's what wakes you up and gets you moving. But when it spikes first thing in the morning, your brain shifts into survival mode. Instead of chasing big goals, it focuses on immediate tasks, checking notifications, getting ready, and dealing with stressors. So how do we break the cycle? The key is reducing morning friction. Act on motivation at night. Your nighttime motivation is real, but it fades fast. Write a simple, specific morning action plan, so your groggy brain doesn't have to think. Instead of just saying, "I'll work out tomorrow," write, "Put on gym clothes as soon as I wake up and do 10 push-ups." Even tiny actions in the morning can reignite your motivation from the night before. Avoid dopamine overload at night. Scrolling social media or watching endless self-improvement content floods your brain with dopamine, giving you a false sense of progress. Your brain mistakes consuming motivation for actually taking action. So when morning comes, the excitement is gone. Instead of endless scrolling, channel your motivation into real preparation. Write down one task, set up your workspace, or lay out what you need for the morning. Reduce morning friction. Your morning brain is lazy, not because you're weak, but because your cortisol levels are rising, shifting your focus to short-term survival. Make the first task so easy you can't ignore it. The less effort it takes to start, the more likely you'll follow through. At night, motivation feels limitless. In the morning, it disappears. But if you understand the science behind it, you can break the cycle and make real change happen. The secret? Don't just trust motivation. Set up a system that works.